Hello everybody, this is Warrior Dan, once again bringing you up to speed on all the latest gaming news in this newest edition of Community Catch-Up. Without further ado, let's get into the news for today. Once again popping up in the news, this time for actually doing something good, Valve has announced that they will be adding full Steam support for PlayStation 4 controllers, meaning that soon, if not already, you will have the option to play all of your favorite Valve games on a PS4 controller, and game developers will be able to add PS4 controller support to their own Steam games as well. All this info came out of the recent Steam Dev Days conference, a conference run by Valve that ran from October 12th to October 13th last month. I will be reading segments of the original announcement now. Soon we will be shipping an update that adds full configurability to controllers other than the Steam controller. This means that players can pair their PS4 controller directly to their PC and use all the configurability options available to the Steam controller, including use of the PS4 touchpad and gyro. Now a gyro, for those of you who are not familiar with this tech term, is basically a type of advanced motion sensor, which is programmed to detect changes or deviations in motion. Now, why start with the PS4 controller? Well, not only is it a nice, high-quality controller, but it's also got a gyro and touchpad, so it's got a lot of overlapping functionality with the Steam controller, by which Steam means it's pretty easy to introduce the Steam controller into the Steam OS, because it's already pretty similar to their own controller. Also, existing native support for the PS4 controller on the PC is a bit weak. In this case, Steam itself is communicating directly with the device, so everything is nice and reliable. Many Steam users have been asking Valve to add third-party controller support, such as PlayStation 3 and 4 controller support, as well as the Xbox brand support. So it's good to see them finally taking action and working something out with Sony. I'm not likely to ever buy a PlayStation 4, not even with their new PS4 Neo model coming out, nor am I planning on investing into an Xbox One or Xbox Scorpio either. But I might consider picking up a PS4 controller or two, so I can play split-screen multiplayer games with friends. Also, let's be honest. PS4 controller is a lot nicer to play with on a PC compared to the old fat Xbox 360 controller that most PC players use, myself included. And actually, given this announcement, I wonder if we'll actually see more split-screen multiplayer support added to Steam games in the future. Because if Steam makes it easier to play split-screen games with friends by using a PS4 controller, I wonder if developers will start to add more split-screen support to their own games. I still think if Steam wanted to really incentivize people to actually buy and use their Steam machine console, or otherwise hook up their computer to a TV monitor and use it like a gaming console, you're going to need to give people more options in regards to controls. Also, if you allowed people to continue using their existing game console controllers, like the PS4 controller, while at the same time adding some exclusive features to your official Steam machine controllers, then you could slowly convert people over to your hardware without offending and ignoring the larger body of gamers, who may want to stick with their own preferred controller. All in all, it's quite a brilliant, albeit commonly used, marketing tactic. All in all, nice job Sony, and nice job Valve for working this out. But that's all I have to say as far as this topic goes. On to our next piece of news for today. Our next news story is a funny one, albeit a bit of an odd one. Now, if you've been paying any attention to Overwatch, the class-based shooter made by Blizzard, the developers behind games like World of Warcraft, you'll likely have heard about the recent Overwatch Halloween update, which, among other things, added an all-new wave-based co-op mode, where 4 players have to work together to defeat wave after wave of zombie robots. Yeah, just don't ask how that logic works. Now, while that's a bit odd even on its own, things turned a little bit stranger when, on the official Overwatch Reddit page, reports started coming in from a handful of players that Blizzard had hidden a secret Easter egg in the level, which could only be activated by locating and murdering all the crows flying around in the level. Now, when I initially heard this news story, I kind of had to laugh. While I'm entirely up for leaving a feast for the crows, and yes, I'm making a Game of Thrones reference, so here for me, I've never been evil enough to consider murdering a crow itself. I'm just not that cold-hearted. Over the course of a day and a half, Reddit users concentrated all their efforts on unlocking this secret Easter egg, but to no avail. Finally, after rumors continued to circulate, and as thousands of crows sadly lost their lives to the greedy Easter egg hunters roaming the level, Blizzard finally came out and made a statement in regards to the Overwatch crow-killing conundrum, confirming the Overwatch team did not include any Easter egg involving the crows. So now, although the mass murder of Halloween crows did continue for a long while, until the update ended, we can rest assured now, Overwatch Halloween players at least won't get any secret Easter eggs or hidden bonuses, nothing to crow about, for continuing their wanton violence against these poor innocent animals. Now that we've had our moment of silence for these poor birds, on to our next topic for today. Acclaimed game developer Turtle Rock Studios announces their departure from Evolve Stage 2, their free-to-play asymmetrical multiplayer game, after 2K Games, Evolve's publisher, declined to renew their contract with Turtle Rock Studios. For those of you who don't know much about Evolve is an arena-based shooter game, where a team of 4 players team up against a 1-player controlled monster in a large arena. For more information on Evolve, on what it is, how it plays out, you can check out my full game review, which I'll leave a link to on screen now. Turtle Rock released a public, heartfelt statement on the game's official forums. I'll add a link in the video description, but I'll just be reading part of the post here, in this video. The last 5.5 years represent so much. We are so proud of Evolve, as well as the Turtle Rock team and the Evolve community. Getting on the forums, Reddit, Facebook, and Twitch, and talking directly to you has been a highlight of many of our careers. On no other project have we been able to interact so directly. The Evolve community is the best we could have hoped for, and we hope you come with us and become a part of the Turtle Rock community. We want to thank all the people at THQ who initially believed in us when we were that tiny studio in a little converted warehouse with a dream of making something truly different. Thanks to 2K Games for picking up the mantle out of THQ's bankruptcy and making Evolve one of the most anticipated games of 2015. Additional big thanks to 2K for reaching outside of their comfort zone and funding Evolve Stage 2 by taking a AAA game free to play, which was a first for all of us. Most of all, we want to thank you, our players, for supporting Evolve and Evolve Stage 2, many of you from the very beginning. You embraced our vision and fell in love with it, just as we did. We have learned so much from you. Thank you for all your feedback, your support, and your dedication. Now 2K Games, who is the publisher for Evolve, has confirmed that Evolve will not be shutting down, and development of the game will continue in the near future. Nothing else is known at the moment. Fans have petitioned online for 2K Games to bring the Turtle Rock team back, but given the nature of this forum post, I have a very strong feeling we will not be seeing Turtle Rock come back as the main developer of Evolve. However, that does not rule out Turtle Rock coming back in some form, for example, similar to how they came back for Left 4 Dead 2 to create a post-release campaign. Speaking as someone who really does love Evolve Stage 2, I personally wish the Turtle Rock team all the best moving forward. I think they've been an amazing team, and I look forward to seeing whatever they come out with next. And I also look forward to seeing whatever 2K Games decides to do with Evolve in the meantime. Now, on to our next news story for today. Earlier this week, Microsoft announced the release of Minecraft Education Edition, a customized version of Minecraft specifically designed for teachers and other educators, allowing them to easily use Minecraft as an educational platform for teaching subjects like history, science, and almost anything else they want to teach. Some of the features include a mini-map, allowing teachers to track the locations of all students in the game. Teachers can easily have up to 30 students all working together in one single Minecraft world. Teachers can create non-playable characters, commonly known as NPCs, to act as guides in-game for students, providing useful information, even clickable web links to external websites. Students will have access to an exclusive camera feature and a portfolio feature, where they can take in-game screenshots and save them to the computer. Teachers can create their own lesson plans, including downloading pre-made custom Minecraft maps, specifically based around certain educational topics, and more features will doubtlessly be added into the game. Now I think it's a fantastic idea that Microsoft is using Minecraft as an educational tool to help change the way some students learn. Anything we can do as individuals or corporations like Microsoft to help children learn and boost their creativity can only be a good thing. Now the pricing is fairly reasonable for the Education Edition of Minecraft. It's currently set at only $5 a student, so if you have a classroom of say 30 students, you're looking at roughly $150 a month, or your regional equivalent, which is not that unreasonable a price if you ask me. I honestly thought they were going to make it a little bit more expensive, say $7 or $8 a student, so $5 a month per student doesn't seem that bad to me. I could see many private schools, and possibly even some of the bigger public schools, integrating Minecraft into their existing classes. But what do you think? Do you think Minecraft could help enhance learning in the classroom, or do you think Minecraft should stick to being just a recreational game? something that you play on your spare time just for fun? There's no right or wrong answer here, but I just wanted to bring up a discussion. So let me know what you think down below about Minecraft Special Edition in the comments, and let's build a conversation from there. And yes, that was a Minecraft pun. You know, building and all that. Anyway, we've got other news to cover, so on to the next story. It seems every month something is going on with YouTube, but this time it's a good thing. YouTube on October the 11th announced that they had acquired FrameBit, an online marketing platform where content creators can easily connect with major companies and sign paid sponsorships in order to boost their channel's income. Now with this buyout, YouTube released a statement regarding its plans for integrating FrameBit into the existing YouTube platform. Given the length of this statement, I'll only be reading part of it, the part that specifically impacts you, the people who watch and create content for YouTube. If you want to read the original article, I will try to put a link in the description below. But without further ado, here we go. Every year, more and more brands are making YouTube essential to their marketing strategy. In fact, in the last year alone, the top 100 advertisers have increased their spending on YouTube ads by 50%. As brands continue to embrace the value of YouTube, they're also taking their investments one step farther, partnering with creators on branded content opportunities, such as product placement, promotions, and sponsorships. As we look together to the future, we want even more creators and brands to come together and realize the benefits of these creative collaborations. Today, we're excited to announce that YouTube has acquired FrameBit, a technology platform company that helps creators and brands find and work together through sponsorships and paid promotion. We believe that Google's relationship with brands and YouTube's partnerships with creators, combined with FrameBit's technology and expertise, will help increase the number of branded opportunities, bringing in even more revenue to the online video community. Creators will always have the choice in how they work with brands, and there are many great companies who provide this service today. This acquisition does not change that. Our hope is that FrameBit's democratic marketplace will allow creators of all sizes to directly connect with brands, as well as provide a great technological solution for companies like MCNs to find matches for their creators and brand partners. We look forward to seeing FrameBit and the entire branded content space become more successful as we continue to support the success and creativity of the creator community. Okay, I see a lot of interesting things going on behind the scenes here, so let me break this all down and just give you my thoughts on why YouTube's doing this and their plans moving forward. I think YouTube is starting to see that, for many people, YouTube is not only a hobby, it's becoming something that you can make an income out of, and I think YouTube does want to do what's best for its creators. FrameBit's been doing a lot of great services for many years, but it's primarily directed at the top 10%, the big content creators. If you don't have at least, I'd say, 10,000 subscribers, you're not likely to get many good sponsorships on FrameBit. I forget exactly what the minimum requirement is in order to get a sponsorship on FrameBit, but I believe they don't normally accept channels below 1,000 subscribers, but I'm not entirely sure. What I'm afraid of is if YouTube does acquire FrameBit and opens it up to everyone, will we start to see channels with like 50 subscribers or 100 start to get access to sponsorships? If sponsors now have to work with all of the YouTube community, that means that you're going to have a lot more competition on the market, and it's possible advertisers may not be willing to spend as much per channel because they have to spread out their budgets across a broader spectrum. So this will be a good thing, I think, for the YouTube community, but I hope YouTube does place some restrictions down, such as locking off access to FrameBit until you hit, 500 subscribers, I would say. Especially now that YouTube has like this tiered system where if you get up to 500 subscribers you get benefits, or 1,000 or 10,000. I think if Google offers FrameBit as like a premium service to some YouTubers that have already proven that they have an audience, and not just anyone out of the gate, then I think this could be something that could benefit the whole YouTube community. But we're just going to have to see how they implement this. Either way, it's time to move on to our next news story, and final news story for today. Twitch has recently announced Twitch Prime, a new service offered by the popular live streaming site Twitch, in collaboration with their new owner, Amazon.com, who had bought Twitch in August 2014 for a total sum of just under $1 billion, which is a lot of money when you think about it. In short, Twitch Prime grants Twitch users who have Amazon Prime accounts access to a number of exclusive features, including an ad-free viewing experience. You can continue to watch your favorite Twitch streamers without watching ads, and creators will still receive ad revenue from you, as if you had actually watched the ad. Basically, Twitch Prime, right off the bat, offers you exactly what YouTube Red is offering you in terms of ad-free content, while still being able to support content creators. You will also get one free Twitch channel subscription per month. Normally, to subscribe to a Twitch channel, you have to pay a flat monthly fee, which is usually around $5 on a monthly basis. As a Twitch Prime user, you can support one Twitch streamer of your choice per month. Amazon will pay for it. The channel you subscribe to will receive money from your Twitch subscription, courtesy of Twitch/Amazon, the same as if you had manually given the money yourself. Twitch Prime users also have access to other perks, such as exclusive emoticons, free game giveaways, and in-game item giveaways, and apparently more features they haven't yet announced. Twitch has also announced that they are working on new ways to deepen their relationships between Twitch streamers and their audiences, starting with the new loyalty badges feature, allowing streamers to create and upload their own exclusive badges, which can be given out automatically or manually to longtime fans. Personally, I think this is a fantastic idea, and this is the kind of thing that can help separate Twitch and YouTube in my mind. Twitch, judging by these announcements, is doubling down on two things right now: a strong focus on community building between creators and viewers, while at the same time expanding their view as a company beyond just esports, and appealing to more casual content creators, as exemplified by creating an ad-free premium program for viewers. Twitch seems really committed to reinventing itself in a blatant attempt to appeal to YouTube's content creators and get them to transition over to Twitch as their main platform. This actually leads us into a second piece of news regarding Twitch. As part of the original Twitch Prime announcement, Twitch revealed that video uploads were being added as a feature to Twitch, meaning that now people will be able to upload their pre-recorded videos directly to their Twitch channel, a feature that people have been asking them for years. Twitch content creators will be able to upload custom thumbnails for their videos, schedule videos for a future upload date, edit the video title and description, as well as search tags to help their videos appear to a wider audience, and even automatically send notifications to their followers and subscribers when a new video has been uploaded. Basically all the basics of what YouTube does already. It appears that Twitch is trying to emulate some of YouTube's core video upload features, while at the same time trying to appear unique. Now me personally, along with a small group of other content creators, actually got a chance to sit down and talk to some of Twitch's development team behind the scenes and get a feel for what they're trying to do. The Twitch team seems very enthusiastic to be adding video uploads to Twitch. They've been incredibly nice and supportive, and we've had a lot of engaging discussions about how to improve the video upload system on Twitch, while it's still in somewhat of an early beta. They seem genuinely interested in hearing from us on how they can make things better for YouTubers who are considering moving over to Twitch from YouTube. They've even gone so far as to implement several of our ideas and suggestions almost immediately, something I certainly wasn't expecting. Now, I'm not going to say that Twitch is suddenly going to be the next big thing, or that it's going to directly compete with YouTube, but it's definitely moving in the right direction. And, given some time and improvement, it might be a platform worth moving over to, for some people. I'm not saying I'm personally going to abandon YouTube and move over to Twitch instead, but this news, for me, does open up some very interesting possibilities. And for now, that's all I'm going to say. I'm pleading the fifth on this one. That's all the news we have for today. If you have any ideas for a news topic I could be covering in the next video, please do post a comment down below, and I will check it out, and I may even include it in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a like, and if you're new to this channel and like what I do, please do subscribe, so that way you can get notifications when I upload new videos. And also it shows your support for the community. I produce new content every single week, and I love what I do. I want to make content you feel is worth watching, so please do share your comments down below on the video. I do take your feedback seriously, so if there's anything I could be doing better, or doing differently, please do let me know down below. But as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.